Hello, dear friends. As I promised in the third episode of Metta Meditation, today I am ready to describe and deliver the benefits of loving kindness. This teaching delivered by the Buddha 2600 years ago. He taught if a person practices loving kindness, metta, universal love, in the entire life, that person will have and will receive 11 benefits. Ten benefits will be received in this very life. Only one benefit will remain hereafter. So the Buddha gave a specific order if we want to develop this loving kindness. We should be able to practice. What he said, when a person, the liberation of the mind by loving kindness has been repeatedly pursued, developed, and cultivated, made a vehicle and basis, carried out, consolidated, and properly undertaken. So these are the qualities that we should have in order to practice loving kindness. But do not be too serious. I would say just be simple and try to practice as much as you can. So let's go through these 11 benefits. I will try to brief all of those benefits in few minutes. The first one is the person who practices loving kindness, that person will sleep well. Most of the people do not sleep well. The reason is stress and discomfort. So there are many complaints for this. The person who practices loving kindness will sleep well. The second one is the person awakes well. The person who develops loving kindness will be sleep well as well as will be awaked well. The third one, the person will not have bad dreams. Many people struggle in bad dreams and many difficulties. But if we practice loving kindness, there will not be bad dreams. Fourth one, the practitioner will be pleasant to human beings. Every one of us not pleasant to everyone. Sometimes we have some difficulties. But in this loving kindness practice, it's a result. if we practice loving kindness, we can be a pleasant person to everyone. Doesn't matter loved ones or unloved ones, friends or non-friends. We all can be pleasant to others. Human will like us. Fifth one is we will be pleasant to non-humans as well. Animals, spirits, and the other invisible beings, not only for humans. So if we practice loving kindness, then we will be pleasant to non-humans as well. Sixth one is the gods, deities. There are many gods in different traditions, but I would say all gods will be pleasant to us and they will protect us. Seventh one is the fire, poison, and weapons will not injure ourselves. So do not misunderstand this, because if one says, okay, I'm doing loving kindness and then I want to check that, then that person can burn, that person can take poison, that person can harm by a weapon. But that's not the meaning of this practice. That's why I said in the beginning, we need to develop this very deeply, not in one night, not in one session. So the person who develop loving kindness will not harm by these serious matters. The eighth one is the person who practices loving kindness. That person's mind will be concentrated quickly. I have met many people who's having difficulties for concentration. They struggle by sitting practice. On their sitting practice, mostly they just dreaming and they struggle to concentrate. But if we practice loving kindness, it is a result that we can be concentrated quickly. The ninth one is, it's funny because mostly we use a lot of artificial, chemical and artificial, mostly the beautification, beautifying things like creams and so many things to modify, to clean up or to beautify ourselves. So what we have benefit from this loving kindness, the ninth one is our facial complexion will be serene by practicing loving kindness. Do you know what the reason is? The reason is, even though we have a good facial creation and everything, good passion of us, the thing is, if our mind is so bad and if our heart is ugly, then that ugliness will show from our face. That's why we need to purify our mind, then the heart also. Once we have purified ourselves, the face will be serene, the complexion will be serene to everyone. nothing to worry about these other exterior modification of this face. But do not misunderstand either, because we need to clean up ourselves, we need to beautify ourselves, no doubt, but that is not the only thing to be beautified. So therefore, the person who practices loving kindness, that person's facial expressions, complexion will be serene. The 10th one is, as a result of this practice, we will not die confused. We will die unconfused. That means we will die calmly. There won't be any confusion because of the purification of the mind. Those are the benefits that we'll have in this very life. The 11th one is, if we do not attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana, Nirvana, simply liberation in this very life, this loving kindness practice will help us to reach a highest realm in the world. Then we can be liberated from there. For now, I would say just leave it, the 11th one, but there are very visible, practical, and practical benefits of this practice. I would suggest, let's practice metta and let's get these results in our very life. So those are the results, and there are many results of this practice, and I would think about those things to deliver step by step to you. And in my next video, I will talk about the loving kindness discourse that taught by the Buddha. So please stay in touch with and try to practice loving kindness. And I will be releasing another interesting loving kindness session very soon. How to practice loving kindness towards the whole universe. So thank you for watching, and practice loving kindness and have these results in this very life and enjoy the meditation. Thank you.